Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Yes, family, una welcome back to yet another very important segment where they come to the Talking Point platform. Today again, we are with the usual Komon-Tok then. One of the Komon-Tok where they scatter all over na social media. Now the statements will come up from Joseph Sannoh, where they say it's time for invites the outgoing US ambassador to Salone for questioning. What's in this mean? And also we see SLPP Secretary General is not happy with the outgoing ambassador. And also we go look at Yvonne Aki-Sawyerr inside get a statement regarding the inauguration where they do then this year with regards to new position. And also we go look at Augustine Soris Sembe Mara. We said throw weight on this very topic. You know, the topic now in the trend right now. As always, waiting the trend, now they bring Cantona. My name now Mr. Komon-Tok. If you just the join we, this now Talking Point platform with the broadcast now 2 places right now. We say the watch and super apps, TPP LEONE na YouTube, as well as Facebook Talking Point platform. Consider for subscribe na and follow we na Facebook. But we go highly recommend you focus more attention on YouTube because we get some things that we put here we not can put other side. And on top of these, we niche now for talk about things then where the traditional media not get mind talk about when they afraid for talk about or they neglect for talk about now that we take serious now. So we also consider ourselves will be friends of the government. Why? Because we criticize the government boku them, you know. If you don't understand, we go faces until we hate the government. No, we just feel say now responsibility for reminding just one good thing happen in our country. And as always, we get people in our way are highly engaging. So if you the join, we not can just team up and watch you. For comments on the section, you know, the comment section, put your brilliant ideas in there. Definitely we'll find them and go over them. And also we can open phone lines there, people that can call and partake, you know. So we don't get time for waste. We can just now for calm continue with the issue. Better one.
Talking Point platform for news within our country, salon for education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit TV.
All right, as always, we know how they do it, with the share. With the share and with the like, now free, you know. Then they now one way we want to support you. Always they remind you because sometimes we forget. So we want to continue for share. And also the subscription, the people that they watch are more than 40% of them. They know they subscribe, but they watch. So we just ask, we don't know, maybe sometimes someone don't know. But we just ask you consider for subscribe, very important because time we cannot be able to see this channel again. So for let you avoid that, subscribe, not just take as a notification they come. Yes, because if you don't watch 1 video, 2 video, 3 video, the algorithm go to recommend that. But time we can it stop for recommending to you. So you get for lost week, you get for the fan, also they get there. So for avoid that, subscribe. When you subscribe, whenever we come online, you get the notification. If we put we've put a notice up on the shows that we'll get, definitely will be among the first person for getter. So as I say, a developing story where the trend since 10 days here, we see what's happening when the outgoing ambassador Rema we a talk in position in country position regarding the election, but this go down well with a lot of people. Among the people that will not go down well with na Joseph Sannoh. As now know, Joseph Sannoh na a vocal supporter of this government. And in the head, maybe they had Ilse alone. In fact, if they play double role, first you get in NGO where they run, where they say like civil society. But the civil society, it seems as if this person a politician, this person, they will understand. It's just confusing. But over them, I think few weeks ago, it made up in mind. Say, you know what? La no creates too much that for me. La just go join politics. So finally, be decide for resign. According to your statement, he said they go into politics. But now I think the politics, they playing the political game. Bing bing they can. They challenge that bing the powers that be, right? But anyway, Lord listen, this the clip not too waiting said, but I mean I just get around because I see I think B2B, a bone, I don't know how they call blog day, now they from I get this. So credits to now anyway.
This is hot breaking news as Joseph Abbas Sannoh don call on the foreign minister and the Sierra Leone police for invite the outgoing ambassador for United States of America for questioning at the CID. As in say, the statements will be make na 98.1 get tendency for bring war, division and chaos na the country.
You say something, he who asserts must prove. If you have said our elections are not credible, nothing stops us from inviting him to the police, from inviting him to bring the evidence. He has meddled into our national politics. So he should be asked. He is questioning the integrity of our institution. So he should be brought to our institution. He needs here. There's nothing wrong with we bringing him. Let him provide the 11,000 polling station IRF form where the election was not credible. If he doesn't have it, then we can complain him or take legal action as a government against him. Because these are the people that don't like Africans. These are the people that want to undermine Africa. You cannot just speak without evidence. And to the opposition, stop this grumbling. We have won Sierra Leone. You did not win today, but you may win tomorrow. Like for example, I will take President Bio. He never won when he first came. Even the flag opposition, he lost it to Shemrembera. Then he came again. He lost to Anes by Kroma. And then later he came again. He won from Samura. 3 times. 3 times. And during the process, while he was waiting, while he was losing, he was wounded on the head. Did your American embassy say anything? He was brutally wounded. He was insulted every day. And let me tell you, somebody threatened the American president in America. The next moment we notice on media that he has been killed. He has been fired. If it was in Africa, people would have said there is no democracy, there is no freedom of speech. Every day, the opposition and the court are insulting the president of this country, the first lady of this country, insulting anybody that supports. Like when I'm finished from here, let me be ready for attacks. Let me be ready for blackmailing. Let me be ready, but I'm not worried. Bring out all evidences. Attack me. The other day, they attacked my vehicle and spent my vehicle. Is that what we want in Africa? It is good in America and England, but it is not good in Sierra Leone. We say no to that. We are a sovereign nation. So, to conclude, Mr. Outgoing Ambassador, you are an insider.
All right, so Fumble, that was Joseph Sannoh with a vex, it affects. You see, say not sabi talk low. Where they talk, you get for facts, you get for shouts, and it makes some points then where I don't know, you know, not a secret. We not say Joseph Sannoh na SLPP. But because that's how we they behave na salon, or a lot of people and politicians they behave, they're not can get, some of them not can get the sort of like the mind, the full honesty, the integrity for let come out and declare say I didn't at this party, the old man no say at this party they talk for the why side cover, you go under civil society, they go under say you talk about salon, this all that stuff then they so but the points are clear to Sierra Leoneans. Say this guy now SLPP they support, which is good. Not the problem, not with that. But the thing then where it talk, now thing then where some people are argue say perhaps, maybe, just maybe now the government they push and small a sort of like for let it threat him. No, not just a wild argument because this person is closer to the powers that be. No denying to that. We all know. If you didn't have social media, you could don't see in videos them several times where they talk for. I mean, they're all over the place. So some people argue say it's possible, perhaps, because in politics are deep game. Politics is deep. But we got a long-standing relationship between America and Sierra Leone. In fact, they're now one of the highest donor supporters of the government of Salone throughout. And as we stand, then promise for giving up to more than 400 million American dollar if we meet all the criteria. So for let Joseph Sannoh they come, they sometimes will get to make things very clear. Joseph Sannoh at his stage, at his age, you don't get much for loss. I'm telling you, to be honest with you. I mean, you don't get what you get forget. You don't get all sort of stuff. But if there is serious conflict between America and Sierra Leone, you know that they get for suffer. The ordinary person at the street, now you going to feel the brunt of it, not to Joseph Sannoh. So I always remind leaders and get for be more responsible and know what's in the put and talk. This statement, believe me or not, it all reached the American government, the American embassy. Yeah, because that's then get people who they watch the social media. They know exactly what did take the place. And the thing is, if you listen carefully to what the U.S. ambassador say, he said and get concerned about certain things, the tabulation process, they get concerned, but the election result is not consistent according to with local and some international observer as well. So therefore, they need an investigation. And I don't feel say Joseph Sannoh for use ash word like for can invite the deputy, the ambassador na police, then get for questioner, they need for questioner if you not get proof. You get for release the 11,000 polling station results as a proof for sure say the election are credible. But this is the same American government over the years who don't they congratulate we, they tell we thank you about the praise we. So if they get a concern and enough for reason, I don't even understand. I mean, look at the race card where they play. If they talk about say white man, then this not what this I don't use for manipulate most Africans. Then when it's time for talk the truth and they refer to the West, blah blah, then say you support the slave master for let a race card for let them get you or maybe like intimidate you or maybe ostracize you, let you just feel not for talking. But and certain thing not just a reality you get for speak them up. The race card not the play now for say white man and not like I mean then gets confusion and then they speak well. This has nothing to do with white man. This now your internal affairs, right? Very good. But you cannot say somebody of their magnitude in a country like their magnitude, where they mark, they sack. I mean, these are the super world powers, and then they mark and then they sack. In any way you look at that. And I genuinely believe, say, then just one of the main things we then want for let we see for let them see democracy prevail in Africa, Salon, also in our context. The reason is very simple. With a democracy, many things then go fine. The rule of law will be upheld, or we go see freedom of speech. I mean, well, then see how they calling. So if it's not a light thing there, but not light. Because if you try for book investigate and explain the meaning of these words, how it translates into the development of a country is huge. First thing first, what you need in any country for let that country they move from point 1 to point B, na stability, the rule of law. And the rule of law na a broad term. It means the institutions then everywhere in the country, one of the meaning, then for work in the interest of the state, and that nobody know for they above the law. The rule of law, the law now is supreme, not to certain people where they get opportunity for use orders from above. Because if they really know say the rule of law they prevail, now they create a confidence, a climate of confidence from investors, for local people, and talent they thriving. You get the freedom. I mean, this thing will take for granted freedom. You not gonna know, God forbid, then put you in a sit down at your room, forget, okay, lost your key. Well, I don't make them say them put you in a prison, for example. You lost your key. You lock yourself in a room. You lock it, or the much lock by you able to get that 5, 10, 15 minutes where they inside the inconvenience where you feel, where you don't get that freedom for commot. You go no see. This thing we call freedom, we'll take for granted, a bedrock of any society you want to go. I mean, this general, people have forget the freedom for think, for talk, for criticize constructively. And that's the provoke, development, ideas, and they come out. People are going to nurture the idea, then they then transform into something else. So I know I'm going to dip into those small words per se, but these words where they can tell you justice, rule of law, freedom. I mean, you go feel not just words them, but they means a lot. And if we get institutions then where we not get faith in, definitely we know the thrive go, no, we not come on our side. So the American government are not feel say they can interfere into the affairs just because of now superpower power. Now we they invite them. Now we they go back to them. Now we they go ask them. Now we they write projects. Now we they celebrate their money they know they give. Now they will they campaign for. Now they will they wait for. So, but this unable get completely. So if you reach a point now, that person what they do for you is for talk when you get forget a concern, you read the language they use. These are diplomatic officials and they know the language that they put. Because just as Sannoh say they threaten the peace of the country, blah blah. But I might not talk anything. I don't defend and I am not to the spokesperson for the ambassador. The point what they make here is, then they choose the word because they know say the words carry weight. They don't just talk flippantly. Then get concerned. All right. Now they maybe low forget about there. I want out for you again. Umaru Napoleon, the SLPP Secretary General. Himself no go this word where the ambassador go talk. He no go down well with her. He no go down well with her. Let's see what himself put. All right, no put a left ambulance. This thing, I think then guys are need for be very careful and tread cautiously and make sure say make the situation more deteriorates further than this. Now, as soon as they see Umaru Napoleon, he said USA ambassador to Sierra Leone should also know better than Donald Trump Jr. never accepted the elections that brought his boss, President Biden, to power. The only difference is he respects the US institution in his country than ours. Sad. See? This now the Secretary General of the government, of the SLPP government, of the SLPP party. Instead, they take a job on the US ambassador. And these are publicly documents, what's the statements there? Publicly. Like I say, these statements, they all don't reach the ambassador for sure, because then they follow themselves on Twitter, they follow themselves, they know. When he tweeted, they know. In some cases, they even tag themselves, So I don't know what government will achieve by coming out plainly and challenge people. Somebody would plan for you 400 million, close to $1 billion. Somebody go say, "Will not go sell me waiting, will not go sell me integrity for Kokoyebe." I mean, those statements are not going to sell me integrity for Kokoyebe. It's not about selling. If you can't take now, I don't know when we go reach to a point where we get to put red line in the sense we're not for allow anybody. I think say that in one of the solution, we're not for allowed anybody. We get to put a red line. The government get to put a red line. Any country in the world who want give money, then for tell them say no, we not take on our money. We not want to our money. We're an independent country. Law be party, You not necessarily pass you give me money. You not necessarily pass you give me loan. We're not party. Because the reality is when the money are they come, they know they just come, not to free lunch. These are the mistake, this way some of them they make, and perhaps they know deliberately no more. There's nothing like free lunch. These monies then get attachment, then get what they call conditionalities. You must meet those conditions before the US ambassador, which is say, he said that the governments don't do very well in most of the areas, except the last one, where they tie the 400 million compact on the free and fair election. If that's happened, then you get up. So that's not conditionality. One of the conditionality. Right? Now, even further that, let us see again waiting another person. Like I say, all these documents and then on Twitter, and this thing they go viral. This now the world now. The governments versus America now, and then because none of they do on secret now Twitter them this way, and Twitter, as you know, now they them be big man and they. And they all them be big man then they. Another person, Claude Sufyan Cabo, they say, Napoleon, I find your comparison somewhat unbalanced. The ambassador's remarks pertain to election transparency, while he brought up Donald Trump's refusal to accept highly transparent US election with detailed voting record available through various media outlets. All right, I think that's somebody they reply. Now, let's look waiting Augustine Suri Sembe Mara, as you know himself now a human rights lawyer, now activist, now man we said in social media in many he don't comment a lot of on a lot of issues. He don't even comment on this ECSL election. I understand himself he filed a complaint or lawsuit against ECSL. Anyway, now look waiting input. This na lawyer anyway. He say democracy and sovereignty are two pears in a pod. Asking for independent electoral review will not suddenly crumble our sovereignty. We ask for practically everything. Well, very good. Just like the words we talk now. They say, I mean, look, just following on no say, we're not can just talk because it's easy. Okay, don't think over them, and most of them say they can share back with people and back way. Now public figures, or just follow things that we can talk now. What doesn't talk? They say practically everything, including tissue. Tissue for our ministers, tables for our foreign partners in development, but they can't ask in return for democratic values. Accountability and transparency in electoral processes to be upheld. If we don't want them to put their mouth in our domestic matters, we should not take any form of development assistance from them. Aid comes with conditions such as commitment to democratic values, including credible, free, and fair elections. Besides, it's not only development partners who are asking for an independent audit of the last elections. Citizens within and outside Sierra Leone have also demanded electoral transparency. This is not only coming from US, UK, and other partners. They are merely amplifying the observations and concerns of some credible local observers and citizens. Democracy and sovereignty, it does not undermine it. So, family, I mean, just following at the sea, waiting to happen on Twitter. Twitter, they get loads and loads and loads of issues, comments, but I just hope say we leaders and will be more smarter in the sense that we cannot jeopardize the relationship between America and Sierra Leone. Not for them. I'm looking about the ordinary person. I mean, things like that. Sometimes you get just search your conscience, search your conscience, and see if what they do at the interest of the country. I wish we for the thinkers, politicians, and for the think this. Is this for the interest of the country, or is this the interest of my party, or only for me? Because as it stands now, some people in the passive say the SLPP is fighting for political survival for letting party in power as against the nation's interest. In fact, if you check the newspaper now, some newspaper don't say, some people in newspaper they write say BO plan to sacrifice 400 million to legitimize his grip on power, his political its power, its presidency. Whether not true or not true, but God forbid, are the repeater, God forbid, if that money they not can as alone, it will be detrimental for we as a country. We not in the country, but we want a better thing going at the country. Because at the end of the day, if the country better, we they feel good. Some of what we want, that feel good effect. Honestly, that feel good effect. For feel say the country they progress, things and they work fine. At least you can go in a salon, comfortable. Get too much pressure from people and from side to side. A lot of people don't visit Nassau where they can't tell you the stories and what they don't go encounter. Huge. So man tell you say, bruh, believe me, the money I go to pass a big back, pass I ask me the same for me. Even do self, And some man they even scared you say, if you ready for go, you get for prepare because if you don't prepare, all of them, you get to the point where the time for make, So someone and most Sierra Leoneans, I will say this, they just need that feel good effect. Nine of them benefits, So we hope them will be very more responsible and more smarter and make sure say they tread cautiously, let them know anger with development partners there, not for them, but let them man with all the aid, because say what you may. Forget about the bogus statements that they make. We cannot take care of ourselves. It's shameful. You get you picking their neighbors to take care of them. The president, he appears the papa of the country, father of the nation. And as a father, we know what papa for do, you understand? So if that papa, they pass another papa, and they can help, so we get for behind the world saying. Generally, they talk about the government. So they have to be very much responsible enough and think about the longer term, the future, and let them remember who side them development partners they don't pull with. Well, we get we'll turn ourselves out of them same tier, so corruption, tribalism, fet, transparency, they get justice. We decide for fet self. We kill ourselves more than 50,000 people. Now the development partner, the Westerner, they can't help with. They spend billions of dollars. We all know now, But I mean, law will not just say, I will put myself, forget old but full, ungrateful, okay, fine. America can set much and move ahead. But to that end, the greatest losers and we go lose more. I mean, whose country again at the world will go give 400 million? Just like that. Anyway, this the make rounds on the social media, as I always know, we definitely get to bring account to now. Now we go on the last issue on the program, Yvonne Aki-Sawyerr. But family, if you just join with this now Talking Point platform, the program we listen to na Komon-Tok. Today we'll look at Joseph Sannoh. We say he wants make police invite the outgoing ambassador, made them try, let them go question her for, according to her, he say he want create instability in talk na radio 98.1. He got the potential for wreck country. So we also look at threads along that line there where people can comment, and also we also see that Napoleon also make comments on that. So we all welcome and consider for subscribe if you don't subscribe it, and to Fambulen. The sharing not bad, but the more the merrier. We'll continue to share. And not forget for like the program, right? All right, okay. We'll count on the last side for the program, but let's take short break. And then we'll count on the last topic today. Today we'll not get much, but all right, we can just now.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe, on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page, on Facebook, at Talking Points platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page. We love you.
Sambule, yes, now welcome back. Yes. So let me go straight to the other part of the program. All right, let me go to Twitter, let's see what's in Aki-Sawyerr puts. Aki-Sawyerr say, dear Freetonians, please be informed that the swearing-in ceremony for the Freetown mayor, deputy mayor, and councillors was held yesterday. In continuation of the APC party's non-participation in governance, following the announcement elections result that do not reflect the actual result tallied at polling stations, my deputy, the APC councillors, and I did not attend the event. The APC parties has agreed to engage the government in dialogue, facilitated by a credible, independent, external arbiter to address the current political impasse. Thank you again for your overwhelming votes of confidence in me. I look forward to continue to serve Freetown with all my heart, with my abilities, in partnership with all Freetonians. All right. Okay. So Fambul, when I don't get clear, day before I studied this, because I studied like this. The vice presidents go do swearing ceremony with the councillors and the mayors and chairpersons and so I know APC them position not change. They still stick on their words and say no matter what, then go make sure they stand with the word, they stand behind the statement. But however, they open up to dialogue with the once neutral, credible person or an institution outside of Sierra Leone. I think this is very is similar to within the outgoing U.S. ambassador also called for make a calm dialogue between the two. They open up to dialogue. So like much not there for talk today. We don't know. Perhaps we come on the section, the comment section. I see it don't swelling. We like on for that. People and they really engage the platform. That's very good. And we don't know. Maybe perhaps we could just take few calls because always the people learn. Some man, it's a big not able to talk. It's a bit talk. Some man are right. It's a bit right. So always a give opportunity to both of them kind of people and this. Some man a bit right. It's a bit talk. Anyway, any side you did, we welcome in. All right, Lord puts the number, but let Fambul and see the number. We pick up few calls there, and then we round up the program. Tomorrow we didn't prepare for tomorrow anyway. Saturday, we get interesting program. But this one, all right, okay. The Lord connects a line. It's time to connect the line. All right, so they go up. As always, how they do, we go up first, they'll come middle, then we go last. Now we see this one they come off from Prince Moore, or they say one of my favorite program where I can go, where I can get all important news. Keep it up, bro. Thank you, Prince. This one they come off from Fatmata Kamara, or they say Mr. Komon-Tok. How are you? Yes, Fatmata, I'm doing fine. This one they come up from Marion Williams, so they say Mr. Komon-Tok, good evening, how are you? This one they come out from Aisata Dumbuya, good evening, good afternoon everyone. This one they come up from Ibrahim Saidu Konto, they say we cockroach or alaki na inside palm wine bottle it will enter. This one they come up from G4. Yes, welcome G4. All right. Okay, Fambula. Okay, just a moment. They open the line. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, who side they call from?
I call from Yonibano.
All right, you get 2 minutes plus.
Yes, thank you. Mr. Komon-Tok, I want to congratulate first Mayor Aki-Sawyerr and the entire APC for stand up for we, fighting to restore democracy in Sierra Leone, now we beloved country. We want to congratulate them and tell them thank you for the sacrifice we they take for this democracy. By God, you power, you go restore. Let them just keep it up. We the people them, we they behind them. And now let me come to Sannoh and the entire SLPP. We know they think because the leader are buffoon. I say so because until I will not see. I don't know why they do research. Then America, I talk to you, life and down APC, they arrest them, lock them up. They are going to Bangazi. When they are now, 2 days the man died. And now, where this empty much Sannoh, we don't talk so way much people like empty Sabaka.
No, well, we're not sorry, caller. We always get yes, caller. What's that they call from?
Go.
Yeah. Before you talk, caller, we get to guidelines there. Guidelines here. Caller, please, let us address this because more calls in the car inside. When somebody they call, please, we community guidelines for attack personality and make some invective like cause or try for mock person. We know they take an you can make a point without having for reach at the time at the give audience. Don't worry no more. So please, Lord, we just mind the language, you make an more civil, because at the end of the day, this will go viral. Thousands will not know. This before sometimes 1-2 days, you don't go 10-12,000 viewers. That's not only YouTube. On Facebook, sometimes you don't go them 20,000. So dear, please, we don't want we call, we use any harsh words or curse. We did against curse, any kind of curse. You can make a point without curse person. Thank you very much. Yes, caller, who side you call from, please?
Made a call from Libya. I really want to talk to all Sierra Leonean and you try this program. Always happy, always admire. I watch you whenever, anytime we come on live. I watch you program till you do. May the Almighty God bless you and protect you where you are.
Amen. God protect yourself as well. In a foreign land, God protect you as well.
Like I really want to talk to with tribe way that they made it. This come by a tribalism. We only suffer in people at Kenya. They all come on, but they didn't have to. Not everybody they happy. Now pull this issue say BD me. The time is over. We are looking for development. To make Sierra Leone is out. To make Sierra Leone is our own individual mind. As one mind, one nation, one people. Don't forget about BD me. Now force them, but right now we are educated people. Let us forget about this issue. See na Kenema bone, agree na for vote for. Now think about the future. Sierra Leone is bigger than all of us. Even me, what they talking about, me people they meet Sierra Leone. Even me, if me people say they don't want the progress of Sierra Leone, I they let them down. Because if there's no country called Sierra Leone, there's no country you be proud of. Lord put anger aside. Lord put Sierra Leone first. Sierra Leone, now what? Sierra Leone, one nation, no place like home. You get big.
All right. It seems as if it seems as if you line the crack. You go try for call we back, yeah? We know they get you clear. I don't know if you're your network. All right, thank you very much. All right, let's take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from. All right, to miss this caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yes, good evening. I call from Medina.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
My brother, let me talk me on 2 minutes in my own common way and see the program na Komon-Tok, so they talk as a commoner.
Okay.
This government for say if satellite or then telephone there are not been there, like we say how many years back for say then why are them for get mine do bad to anybody way to speak the truth against them and then go free because being that camera no day at all then there's and day that way didn't they operate so now where everything look we the outside there so we see video they were in the fire then they tear gas fire live bullets and kill people there. We see that one day. The ambassador they didn't salute the time we didn't see it happen. Other people in Medina Sigali we didn't see it happen. We say, so that this man in government, even where the international observers they are there at the country, so it's still they do kind of thing there, so you don't care. Then now, look at the outcome of their own results where they just manipulate. Now everybody they condemn them. So when now for say what land this money would have been on dance for tradi. Now after the results, they say wait man and the jump is that then talk bad about them. Now this same money they have open for development. Then now when they don't meet up to the condition, like a picking them. So now then they oppose the people. All the man they count on grammar, they talk. The SLPP people and they attack. Not to say we as Sierra Leoneans, they will not would they happy for this money, not the kind of the country. But we want the right thing for be done. And this we always talk about. For let the right thing be done so that we will benefit democracy. Whether they feel say, where would they talk? We are APC. No, we're not to APC.
You get 20 seconds more.
Okay, my brother. You know, lastly, I will continue for shame the institution there as well, including the civil society, military, the police, the judiciary. Because now a shame to win our country for say, nobody know in our country where they able to talk the truth according to the ambassador.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Allow other people to talk. Thank you.
All right, okay. Let's take another caller. All right. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Thank you. Hello?
Yeah, outside the call. Outside the call from.
The call from Europe.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah, I just want to make my own comment concerning concerning the American ambassador statement we give. If the government of Sierra Leone been only receive money from America, the MCC, and other support from these people, then, right? And then people are back, then get other countries and really they help. And sometimes then we just want to find a way, let me self try to help we self. Because as he said, the ambassador in statement we make, if una say what una do na the correct thing, I think una will be happy. But I want to prove the other people them wrong. If the people and say let them get another people and them can't investigate, I don't see no reason why Joseph Sannoh will be so angry. He said let them go hold the man, let them go hold him. It's not the common thing. It just show an example. What them don't they do Sierra Leone and the way you talk, then go hold you. If he say people in a country get that freedom of expression, why make the man they express what in things say and the right thing way will help the country? You begin the vex, you say make them go arrest them. It makes sense. And then people are they give bad name to the government. You know, when you are a leader, you get bad people when they are around, where they do bad advice. And then kind of thing there. Maybe sometimes maybe you will get a very good initiative, but if you are surrounded by bad people, evil people, and they will mislead you. I think an example like this. This might be said in get health salon. Now the same way they see one health Sierra Leone on a health salon, and the people them they put the country inside hell. Because it don't make any sense. Why make people attack that money? They don't able to do another thing. Not to just an ordinary people where just may talk something. You know them, they instigate the president, or may they attack anybody when say something. And you get right for talk. What are we motto? Unity, freedom, and justice. What is the freedom? You freedom of expression. Why make the man a statesman, not just an ordinary man? And all day like you when people say go speak exam, you go begin the spy. Let you find out about who side that man they don't work. The countries the way that man, not just an ambassador.
Okay, you get 10 seconds more.
Let we left that bit there, but when they instigate leaders them. Or put them pambad because now push the president pambad.
All right, thank you.
If we want to do the right thing, we allow the process make it go on.
All right, thank you for your contribution. All right, we'll take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from. All right, we missed this caller. All right, we get another caller. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Ba.
Yes.
Good evening. No bad, Ba. You get the platform.
Everybody. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, you get the platform. You did live.
Okay, let's go to the point. And I just want to reply to this argument or this ambassador issue. We get small-minded. We get low mentality. We get small memory. We memory are the smallest in the world. We the Sierra Leonean. If not to that, where they say democracy, na strong opposition, not to even weak opposition. If you get 10 parties in a parliament, they're all weak. They will compete with the ruling government. Not opposition. Opposition, na compromise, na in a parliament. They forget strength pass the government with the rule. But I know you understand when they sack this ambassador. Now then get the money, then put them condition. All man know about that. Then say no about that. If you want your money, now the criteria, now in this. If you don't get the criteria, we don't give money. We don't see where they happen several times, but we know they try for change. As I tell you, we get attitude problem. We get mental problem. You know, if it flow the creates now, people allow the things say people are for good at Christian. Because at Christmas in the church, look at what they say, go arrest ambassador. You know, see the immunity. Whether man they get to that country, whether they arrest ambassador. You don't ever hear that? It's not possible. You know, if it flow the creates now. You know, but we get people away sick. Look, deputy, Attorney General. Look what you they talk. When are you for know the law? Now you for tell the other people and say, no, this is wrong, this is right. Look what you they talk. All man is you say you go school, they give the rights. You don't get your paper, you don't put an eye pocket. Your paper no mean nothing. Your paper, now if you don't work with her, if you never work with her, it don't mean nothing. And we for try for realize one thing. That country they president they be ex-president, minister they be ex-minister. The whole way they so they go accommodate this now other person they come. Not to a place where they did forever. Then they make like for say nobody will ever change anything. So now with the thing say Sannoh now we all get up. Now we all get for the side bottom.
All right.
And I the one people that know go and this tribal identity. All this call what would they call? You they see the tribe the way they call, where they defend the other side. It's wrong. Timniman for criticize Timniman, Mendeman for criticize Mendeman, Fulaman for criticize Fulaman. Not so what Timniman or the Timniman supporter. Not so Mendeman or the Mendeman supporter. We for the objective, we for the criticize we say. Criticism, now correction. Without criticism, without country they go. Now one party said, now North Korea and Sannoh don't be so. We don't get big quiz in a salon. Because nobody is supporting for top. They not take care of you. If man is saying they go as ambassador. If now ordinary person like me, then they need to talk what again. Anyway, let me talk now.
All right,
thank
you very much. Thank you. All right, let's take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from. All right, to miss this caller. Yes, caller, you call back. All right. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Brother. Yes, Komon-Tok. I come from Finland. Did you get me?
Yes, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, I go salon recently, and this is not just an example. You see people and they go to another country right now, my brother. And they tell Una. Now where Una know they go, they Una they ask Una, they talk no more. I don't know what they go in another country. This is a country right now where you don't when they cancel, if you say this any they say you know opposition SLPP, APC, they arrest you. Then they arrest people in another country. They don't lawfully Okada man, they see no more. Let's say one incident. I didn't have much car. So we go. The man is saying the gear in change. I don't know who side and drop him or if not to the right place. Now the driver saying instead of arguments happen, let the apprentice take the man in money, he get back, me left and make it go. Now money they take gear, so he said the man said they fling gear and the money. He bought them and they go and he said they go to left and the police. Because he get connection. Now then can say they happen at that country. And somebody they call this not say Marabio might get a good intention. No. All the whole problem is Marabio in that country. If the driver is good, everybody we see in the talk, waiting the talk show. Now because now Marabio intention, now in plan that one day. When Anescoma be there in power, all man you want made them address Marabio, including myself. And Escoma say made them left farm. The advice and say no, when I left Marabio, not to they can cause problems, so they like today. So the two they time for talk is that men not balance any other sign that mandate team. Me know I there wasn't it. Now Marabio now the problem.
All right.
Then go arrest the ambassador. No. Look, the talk self with them talk for say no, you know what that's mean. When I'm at the country don't so now, me come by fling money.
All right.
Thank
you very much. Okay.
When they talk something more than say Marabio, I don't my brother. I don't know what's going on at that country.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, who said the call again? Call outside the call from?
I call from Washington, D.C.
All right. You get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah. Look, Me, I just a shock for Sierra Leone and the root against the success of Sierra Leone, mostly Northerners. If you look like this, you chat red self. If you come to Komon and South, if you see me name Kaitia, but you don't say me na Konoma from the south, from the east. 95%, over 95% of the people who the chat, and you chat is red. Now Northerners, and most of it is say so that at the detriment of the country. Then the root against the success of the country. And the irony is, everything worse in our country, I not in the worst schools, worst hospitals, worst roads, poorest people, least educated, and if one not Canada country, they want to go improve that one. Because Samuel Kamara lost election, so Sierra Leone for lost hundreds of millions of dollars. Then people in the way educated, they talk say, this is 2023, forget an outsider. I mean, America, I don't there for over 22 years. Who election and for me, two election, I don't get draw. Barack Obama election 2008 and election 2012. Every other one from 2000, when the Supreme Court make George Bush president, we run for election, then go council Ohio. Now say take win by 150,000 votes. Donald Trump.
You get that. You get 30 seconds. You get 30 seconds more.
So then, why America don't go allow other people in Bukana? Yeah, when deal with the election in Air Force. But I the one Sierra Leone, hey, look, when the root against the success of the country at our own detriment.
I tell you, thank you. It's very, very shocking. I tell you,
all right.
thank
you. Yeah, thank you for your contribution. All right, let's take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. I call from Lebanon.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Hey, thank you, Father. God bless you. Really, like, I want to be saying no more. Mr. Komon-Tok, really, some of them people, they ask the issue. No click out on this platform. Some of them people, the peace people, they're off. The big man left down, they talk like, I like week, they see they're not something in the week happen. Once he had to you know, they pass it up what we know and talk. If they go talk like they soak. They see no more. This they show the whole no more saying that this then they go on an account today. Come on, man, no for talk. Look man like that they. Then they go talk. You see they then go arrest her. They say that they petty together then a salon no more way before see we talk something then go arrest her or then go kill her. Everything I mean. Really, them people here. They don't mean well na that country, but God will continue to expose them and God will arrest them for me. It's not really easy. And then people are like, when they talk no more, they don't go spend their money on salary, they know they monitor they. If you know what they supposed to monitor you, if you say you're not a big man, we stay with a big man. We're supposed to give something like we talk and this no more. No ulam. Because you will get for yourself. You know who expect person for they cater for you, then they say let the person don't monitor you, how the money they work, how the money they this. Every day they molest them people they but every day they dance for the money where the people they want get there. And the frustration and independence, so because of the money where the people they say that they all have us, it's to run from they're not saying they know they get there, but they all have us. And that frustration, they not independence, so they don't know again what for talk. Oh, they pray to God, they God put
Amen. Thank you
very much.
Thank you for your contribution. All right, so I'll take another caller. Yes, caller. Okay, we don't miss this caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, outside the call from.
Yeah, I didn't tell you, I call from Italy.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't be the list in one man from America, we say, in a man, they come out from that country. I just want to tell and say, you don't know anything about that country. They 17 years to America. America is talking about. Like I just come 3 days. I didn't Italy. 3 days I come up. Okay. Let go na kono. Usai we come. Let go di na let watch. Let see. Then let point something for me, say from where this government don't kind of power, we see the government don't do. Now, it talk say because Samura lost power, so that money will not go. Or I just want to ask her the question. I don't know. I really have to. I want to ask her a question. So you want to tell me to American embassy? That man, American embassy, na APC the support. On our APC, na him put another position outside this. All the international bodies there, we then condemn that result. You want to tell me to the all our APC and the support? So that is really and then keep talk something no more because then we won't get this opportunity for call on social media. A lot just express feeling. Now, no more some people then just don't know more than they just don't know. Or because they America, it just want for make invoice and for let people not to they America for something here. They talk come.
All right, you get 20 seconds more.
I just let them and then let them just talk with it and feel for stuff and then
all right.
It's alone better not to one man the suffer. It's alone good not to one man the good. People in the top for let we all better alive. So that the right thing need for done at the country.
All right.
Never mind you not LEONE or you not Konoma or you not Mendema or whatever.
All right. Thank you for your contribution. All right. Let's take another caller. Yes. All right. So don't miss this caller again. All right, caller. All right. Let's take this call. Okay, we don't miss another call. This call again. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello, Komon-Tok.
Yeah, outside the call.
I call from Babylon.
All right.
I call from Babylon.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
You see, Joseph Sannoh, this is statement we make. It cause a lot of problem for Sierra Leoneans, them, even the youth, them. You know, like these ambassadors or the consul, the way they in Sierra Leone, whatever investor we come on at the country, we want to invest in a salon, they contact them people and they. Recently, a brother of mine did explain, give me one story. He get some friends and we now polish them. Then get with it, then go with the intention because they get money, they want to go open a poultry in a Sierra Leone. You know, at least we go able to employ 50 to 100 Sierra Leoneans them. The guy that don't program everything, that don't set. Now, you know, those people and they before they go to the country, they contact the ambassadors them or the consul within that country. You could believe say when they contact the consul, I advise them say I not advise you to make you come do any investment in this country. When I can't do any investment, any thing happen to now, it could be to my own detriment. So now some of them think they are some of them people are they just grab no more go na salon, go invest, do other thing. They must get our information. More especially what's not the need for go attack the ambassadors. You know how many Americans then go get that intention for go employ people in Sierra Leone? If you say they go attack the ambassadors, then that means not all of the ambassadors they attack you. You attack the American then because any American will go and go na salon for go do whatever thing the ambassador go aware of that.
You get 20 seconds more.
Other nationality then. So some of them think that it affect even the youth them. Jobs then are not go to that country. Would have go get that intention say for go invest in the evidence in there. They go calling people and say, "I not come now. You are not safe for now." So now some of them think that tell people they know what they for go they talk on social media. We not go affect the country.
All right. Thank you very much.
Continue for say some things the way they implicate the country.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, let's take another caller. Yes, call outside the call from.
Now we call from Ireland.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah, I want to ask. The question I will ask. Salon since independence over 60 years with a great donor. I want to tell me really what donor money don't do for we in that country. Because we don't see what salon don't get what today. We don't get lights. We don't get basic necessities as a human beings there. We don't get that. We don't get billions of dollars there. Billions donor. Waiting donor don't do for we. Then donor the Yahweh would they cry for. So not of they go that the people there and for the politician there. Then politician the Yahweh they go na media with anger. Not for the people them, now for them pockets them. Let me understand this. Let's allow one open aid. Now for them pocket them, not for the people them. What the people that they suffer person, they've done it for since independence. 30 days, we not get water, we not get road, we not get food, we not get nothing. Then imagine that $400 million, whatever we talk about. Hey, Kamada BA for say Fatima, then take 2.5, left 1.5. That big parliament, if they don't go open, so social ministers, they shape, and most of the people that they get nothing. If you are there for the same sufferness, now this will go there for over 60 years. Sierra Leone will not open yai. No, not depend on donor. No remember for left reserve and come together. Remember for build up, forget about donor. Donor they come for politician. Then for this donor, now you don't increase the corruption to the highest level
in the country. You get 20 seconds more.
This don't make the people, they unite again. This don't make the politician, they all what they think about donor money. How for shape that money they or tear to themselves. This don't make life. You don't become politician. You know they get job. You don't go be millionaire because then don't know. Yeah, you don't cause trouble. This don't know the people.
All right.
The people they come out for the politician.
Thank you.
No contribution. No more. Thank you.
All right. So we'll take another caller. Okay, we miss this caller again. All right. This one they come up for Mustafa Kamara. Say today na my first time for watch your program. Thank yeah, welcome Mustafa. You're welcome. All right, and the line, I don't know why missed call did come. All right, we'll get another caller. Yes, caller outside call from?
I the call from Freetown.
All right, you get 2 minutes plus.
The time where they begin appoint younger man them for the governments, people they be glad they say it's in the can change now because now younger guy than the government. Where we don't see now how we young minister then they behave. The moments where they appoint younger man them, I say to people them, this now the just a means for my the president will control. And not able to control the big man like I will able control in Bobo. When you get your bra, you go always try for make me you bra happy for you. Now I make you see we foreign, not a foreign minister, information minister, they do what they do now. Even I be an older man with experience, and not go do what they do, but the politician and they continue for the full young man that say this now for una do now for the youth them. If the ambassador make a comment, then I just in opinion. Okay, even though in opinion it mean a lot now the world because they represent a country as an ambassador. If the man call for independence, we people that they say it's not foreigner than come. The man not say not foreigner than come for can investigate. They call for independence. The reason why he will use the word independence investigators is because he knows say there is no separation of power now with country. This country how it is so the president and they run every single thing. And they micromanage every single aspect of governments. From the executive side to the MP then at the was to all the justice that will
get 30 seconds more.
Yeah, so the only way we will able to do something right, if not for make independent person go there by investigation. If we really want to do this, we don't need for poor people that are out of the country. We go poor people that will not too politicalized for make them go on this investigation.
Thank you very much.
With the ambassador to go for. Thank you very much.
All right, so we'll take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from?
Yeah, I'm talking about concerned citizens that they call from Europe.
All right, you get 2 minutes, concerned citizen.
Yes, Komon-Tok. Brother and sister, help that country. They help we. If you gonna help we, the people in base of Malula Madgat. So now America, all the America just passed through the law. How America they operate safe. Which are not the pass with some seniors in America. And they didn't have certain station, or you go school, the school they pass through there, and they pass through the school. So anybody within anything, the thing pass through, you not pass through the thing. So God and I like it in the 50 years, we get nothing for achieving. So we continue to go so right now. Then all of us happy, we also pray God, let Allah count solution, let Allah count goodness, let Allah count, may God get peace for let the country go before. But Salon, brother, family, sister there. Any mean go for another country. They pray God and let that God take control, but that God not take control. And the next 50 years, we will never suffer. But God thank you when the social media come. The social media not become a long can remain to keep a person of darkness. So man, go don't kill ourselves. So man, go don't do something past 50 years. And if you don't immediate family, they will ever know. Say the junior past normal game now all go see yourself. So now I'm in contribution. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. We'll take another caller. Yes. Okay, we miss this caller. Caller, you call back. We miss your call. All right, let's take this another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from?
I call from Berlin, Germany.
Okay, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Actually, people then they miss the point of opinion and direct answer and question. But let me come to the point straight. Madam, you just want to use the young youth them. I make you put them as you put in at the danger side. Because you know, say in government way you don't set up, no responsible person no get for come to your own dispensation. But to be honest, Salon dinner time bomb. Because the people we get quality, we respect at the world. If the small boys them just they come and attack them, yes, they get the right because they feel say we then they talk so, now then they deceive them. But my brother, Lord pray for Salon. And also get for make efforts like how they do so, would they talk, then they listen, then they listen. But God will take in control. All the politicians, the bad politicians, and by God, God will expose it at that country. Thank you very much, my brother.
All right, thank you for your contribution. All right, let's take another caller. All right, you miss this caller. Okay, caller, you go call back. We just miss your call. All right, so we'll just connect this one. Yes.
Komon-Tok, how you do?
They do fine. Which side they call from?
They call from America.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
Okay, Mr. Komon-Tok. Just like when my sister they talk now Lebanon, my brother talk about this man in America. Let's talk about this man in America first. He get everything. They get us free. Then they give them food stamp. Whatever they want. We brother and sister then they under. Then they arrest them. Then they kill them. Then they sack them in job. You understand? Let me talk about my sister in Lebanon. Now country I be done there. Why me could they left for country they go to Lebanon? Because of suffering. 5 years. President Tibio not do nothing. And for sack people them, arrest your brother and sister them, kill your brother and sister them. One of my family, then shoot them, then kill them. You understand? Don't they sit down at the phone, they talk by the full talk. You then are American, yeah. You get everything free. Everything free. Don't people in the sofa and salon. And let me talk for this man, how they call himself Sannoh. The thing where Sannoh wants, now that money now piss them off. Because they want share that money. They really want share that money. When that money they come, now the hand, now share. Now then they not the problem right now. If APC self, where APC go join them. Now for the money. Now for the money, they don't want to do nothing good in a salon.
All right, you got 20 seconds more.
Still. Mr. Komon-Tok, I tell you plenty thank you for your good job. May God bless you.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution.
May God protect you. May God give you the energy back.
All right.
May we all fight for we country, Sierra Leone.
All right,
because we love the country. We they out here, one go back. But we'll go just for and go arrest me because we talk the truth. You understand?
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. So all right, let's take another caller. Yes, we don't miss this caller. Caller, you call back. Yes, we reduce some of the coconuts. All right, so take this one. Yes, caller, outside the call from.
All right, so take this one.
Outside the call from.
Caller outside the call from.
All right. I think that guy did not. The other caller did not ready. It's logged. They are already. Yes, call outside. The call from.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. Been a concerned Sierra Leone citizen. I call from Babel.
All right. You get 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. The thing I want to talk. Who will they call? Who they comment? Who they talk the truth? If I go salon, I don't go over here. Eh, Barabio. They are me. If I go salon, no, they are beg you. Please, I beg. The ambassador now true talk. I don't see that's what's wrong with what the ambassador talk. You see, I don't see that's what's wrong with that. We that man talks about and go arrest him. For what reason? What if I go arrest him, man? You see, like Mr. Komon-Tok be the talk. Then we don't sign now, they don't do all the conditions there. What if we left now now? At the elections, you know, it should be free, fair, and credible. I for be that one day for be calm, you see. But now they don't take the election, you see. All man see. You see, so the money they don't put on hold. How for do now? They say let you show the results. They have 5 results by police station, you know, agree. Now they say now you don't go make a body wait for investigate what type by election. You say now the vice president they put there. But I insult self to my own intelligence. So no follow, Mr. Madavio. And I make you arrest me or I can't fit from there big. I don't want the way. You see,
all right, you get 20 seconds more.
I don't say this here, but they are not arrest me big. Who just tell the truth? You know, if you arrest me, I don't want left me on all next one they go pay me.
All right.
You know,
thank you very much. All right, now take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Komon-Tok. How you do, sir?
Glory be to God. Outside the call from.
They call from the United States. I name Mohammed Kanu.
Mohammed Kanu, you get 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. Let God help we, Papa. And I did tell God thank you for the APC boss the way they take this action here. They should say yes, they need democracy in a saloon right now. And they also say their footprint is they all over saloon. Now the only party down the way they come and they see fat and they see development. Long they talk the truth. We get for that. Okay. We pass the back at the praise the mayor. Aki-Sawyerr. Let God bless them. And then after that again, the very important way media talk. I know one self letting this information here, we Sannoh talk say, and you go arrest that American ambassador. I know one self let the American ambassador. I know one self let get the information in the because if that be the case, you don't send a bad signal. That's alone. And I pray to God, let that not be. And I know say, now so them be they do, where person talk, then go arrest them, then go kill them. But me, they pray to God for better information here. Let America don't know about this information here. Then secondly back,
you get 30 seconds more.
Okay, I want look with the facing the truth. We get for die. We will not accept the truth as alone. Nothing will be. And this we say we don't also. We know they left the if APC left self, we know they left.
All right.
Until we get until our voice are heard.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, let's take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from. We know they get you. Maybe you go call me back. Call me back because the line looks all right. Now we this one. Now we take some few texts then for us. Caller, they wanna wait small. Now we do justice to Fambulen. Now the text. Coconuts say 400 million for Sierra Leone is a big deal. People think again. It's not 400 billion loans. It's 400. Now this one they come up from Shaw where they say it was very undiplomatic for him to be so involved in Sierra Leone politics. The only thing the government can do is to ask the US to recall him. It can be summoned to the Foreign Office to be admonished. All right, so we'll take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
From Houston, Texas.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
What to me want to add, you see, all the SLPP people, them, one panel not come out and say, waiting Sannoh talk about the ambassador. It's wrong. America, I am midday. We have freedom of speech. And the ambassador get diplomatic immunity. They're not case for saying they arrest the Monday. Then that will never happen. Where they all they told this bell, they say Salone are sovereign state, which is true. But Salone cannot function by itself or herself. So we all need each other. So if the ambassador don't come out and voice out your opinion, it represents the United States. So if you need something from the ambassador, what should happen is, after I don't talk in your opinion, so why not sit down with the ambassador, they engage. Then they say they want to sit down and get dialogue with APC. But one man, they come out and say, oh, the police for visit the ambassador, this, they get kicked and it's bad. The image of Salone. Then they say, people are free for talking it in. They say no that. So, for letting them clean up this, Madam you for just arrest in the Sannoh, that could send a different message, say this is a reset. I said the same thing with Lima.
You get 20 seconds more.
Okay. Lima is one of the people that helped to fail Madabu in his first term. So if you don't make the arrest this Sannoh himself, let them send a different message, then we are doomed.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. All right, let's take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call phone. Okay, we miss this caller. All right. Okay, let's take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Hello?
Yeah, outside the call from.
They call from France.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
Okay, boss. Thank you. I just want to talk small concerning but one guy be the talk fish no say because Samora not win the election, so that make the country for shut down. Not to Samora not win the election, you know. No matter be not win the election, I want to let the country shut down. So I believe on that day, you know. So I just feel pity no more for people that already suffer, don't they? You know? Because the man not to win the election and not to that man they want going to come. You know, the people that say some of them they don't think, they don't get sense. You know, that man he talk and he gives some evidences them by your statement the wiki. He say Kata Center, you know, all the observation groups and then go and say the process not credible. You understand? So now that make it themselves no they congratulate. The man the president too, but the process we bring them na power, na no right according to waiting the observation mission and group and team they say. So themselves they want independent. You know that people who can do this. If you still say this thing is so good for you, you are all right. Why you know just say okay, I'm okay. So now go na ECOWAS. You don't go na ECOWAS, you don't go for the meeting. Why not we just choose somebody they say can do for we this review about for election, but alone no waiting for happen. Simple and straightforward. But then just the normal. Next Sannoh after SLPP, now run away. I don't see one of that guy back. You just feel like that guy will be the spokesman today doing SLPP. Immediately then lost 9 run away.
Victor Rida.
So I don't know what waiting the policeman and they wait for.
I think that Victor Rida.
You see? Therefore don't go arrest the ambassador.
All right, thank you.
So.
Thank you for your contribution. All right, let's take another caller. All right, so don't miss this caller. You call again. All right, another call. Yes, call outside.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
Yeah,
They call Nami small corner. Mr. Komon-Tok, he had unfortunate. This timing is small because we for analyze this man we call from America. We talk about credibility because he want compare Al Gore with George Bush, where because that man contest the election, he say not credible. Then do waiting them for do then constant and count with Anne. Same thing to this man Trump. Then do everything, go now all the cuts them, then prove and beyond doubt. But so then kind of it just they show waiting the salon people and they go through. Say we not get freedom of speech in the country. This na interview the man they do. And the man say it make and clear that point the way we they forget. And not they talk on behalf of himself, they talk on behalf of the United States. Whether I go, this na policy. Waiting they go on. I believe say that man they briefing in government. And now they go no more, they go talk. Not all like a we. When Joseph Sannoh they grab so no more they talk. And they brief in government. Before they grant an interview, before you do the interview, they no say they do interview. It's unfortunate. Now they no more go happen.
All right. Thank you.
I tell you thank you for the good work. Yeah. God continue for bless you.
I mean, thank you for your contribution. Yes, Lord, take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yeah, come on, talk. I call now the corner there.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
But me, come on, talk. Me, I want to make a short. I need 2 minutes for me. Dear, Madam Bio, Nana, if you don't arrest Sannoh. But if you left Sannoh, that means to say, waiting Sannoh they talk, it they detect for her. And all what they demonstrate for when they demonstrate that the one wall against Madam Bio, they don't prove, Sannoh don't prove her. So what will be the expect Madam Bio for the right time for don't prove her so nobody need detect for her. If you don't arrest Sannoh, immediately they put on a type piece. Because you know now recipe for curiosity they try for create so. So now that means they try for talk. When they talk about election, no, let they arrest Sannoh. If Madam Bio don't say, now true Sannoh they talk or the ambassador on the line. So I'm I'll stop there.
All right, thank you for your contribution. All right, so I'll take another caller. All right, so don't miss this caller. All right. I'll take few texts then they'll connect the line again. I said the line out. Marion Williams say Amadu. Okay, they reply to person. All right, so now they go on the reply. Logo down. This one they come up from James Camara. This DMC compa benefits we now over $400 million from USA. Don't bring problem at the country. The power regime don't dance for this money. Now them put them on hold till the government meets the condition. All right. Okay, now we go back to the call outside the call from.
Yeah, I call from London.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. It's 2 minutes. I know I don't listen all the comments that would make. All fine. Like I try for talk, you know. Mr. Sannoh, any talk because them believe right now they get up to $40 billion cash. Now that make them talk, so they get money. Some of them money, and I don't know how much they don't go left there. And for time, they go take some $1 billion. If $1 billion don't do, even people are already outside. One man will come back and say, $40 billion cash. You know. So I mean, contribution before say.
All right, thank you for your contribution. All right, let's take another caller. All right, so don't miss this caller again. Okay, perhaps we will just take 5 more calls and then we'll wrap up the program. 5 more calls. Let's see what we will do on the text. The text. We'll text us there. This one they come up from Augustine Tarawali, where they say they will regret, the whole country will regret if they try to make the decision, the planning. No, I know say Sannoh attention you look for no more. But I know Chris, they're not, you know, I believe say they can't do that. This one they come up from John Koroma. They say, please, President Bill, go arrest Sannoh, please, to clear your way if that's go fine. Um, this one they come up from Alaji Kano. They say our leaders cannot solve the problems, the people's problems. Why are you comparing with the US when the Sierra Leone, when Salon cannot even address the poverty or even cater for the disgruntled traders in the country? This one they say at Koto say the caller, the American ambassador has watched the clip already. Yeah, I want for believe so. Then guy them didn't update. Then get people to observe for them. You know, then get media team. Then get media team. They say they follow within the trend. You know, they say they watch now. They watch. You know. All right. Let's have to see for squeezing as much as we can on the text. All right. Okay. Log connects back with the
Hello?
line. Log connect the line back. Yes. Call outside. Outside the call from.
How did you, sir? The call from Riyadh.
All right. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah. My name Abakar. Then call away the call. Then what you lack of the problem will not able to solve. Understand? This now problem then we will get now we will not be able to solve. Right? This men usually are we would say so money cancel. The problem is Mohammed Conan are the problem because now in doing if you now been do the right thing, this money I will not for wrong mission. But they don't tell and say do the right thing, no, they do the right thing. Then all man they engage for himself now say this one say now so this one say now so this one say no. This all the problem at Salon ya allow say Mohammed Conan now cause all thing. Let them cost to Mohammed Conan release, waiting for release. So that all the problem for them. So that why then the heck say then don't win the election. That why then don't say then don't win the election. The main referee now in Maman Kolen can on board let tell people then say now this nine now them vote this now so this cat out of this basket so that all man could know what he do. But now all man there all man don't sit down at the yard don't red pandis money no money issue. So that the all in focus don't good enough. The main problem now we don't forget about that. So this is me who answer.
All right, thank you for your
very
contribution. All right. So Fambule, it seems we have come to the end of the program for tonight. And tomorrow back, as always, we'll come back with an interesting program. Now, yeah. All right, okay. Yeah, so Fambule, now so we end up so. The only thing we say is are they still the advice of leaders, political actors, influential people that were close to the government, and get to be more responsible, take their time within the talk, pick their word. You know, people then can get parable and say if you know they pick waiting, if you know they pick what you they eat, now for pick what you they talk. Yeah. If you know they pick what you they eat, pick what you they talk. Because your word can land you into trouble. And sometimes not only you, other people as well. So Then they listen here anyway. Then they listen here, and there is time. Sometimes we just get for the advice to leaders and positively. President Bill, if you watch a program, you read the callers, the law school, this last lucky caller. You know the last lucky caller outside they call from.
Hello, this is I need water. You need water.
Yeah, Jibrila, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, and may God bless you. You know, we get one problem. They compare America and Salon too much. I don't really understand how that they happen. I don't know some people in the polar sense or I don't know if they're confused, but they bring Salon problem alongside with America problem. They talk about how somebody go fire him because he threatened Biden. That man they will be the threatening Biden. So now 2022 the man don't do him. He don't threaten Biden 2022. But like I was saying, they get freedom of speech in this country. They don't pose any threat. That thing the other man they do so. From 2022, if that Sannoh do him, they threaten matter be 110 no more. Not to 1 second. 1 second he died. He lost his life. The man not die because he make that threat there. He died because them go even when on Facebook, he put pictures there for assault rifle. Say if Biden can one, I think now I don't forget the state who Biden for go. Now he talks say instead they go to that state they for go kill Biden. They're not even go for go kill him. Then go for go arrest him. Now we put up fight resistance with assault weapon. I mean they shoot him. So they not kill him only because he talks. Then he just don't know when they talk. Then they compare the election. The election in America under Donald Trump. If na Salon na happen, what happens on Salon? You know they ever happen there. Donald Trump do all kind thing. Now vice president, Jules there. Now go talk to. They go my parents go sign so say now by the win the election. Then they be in a Salon. Donald Trump not do nothing for America. He not touch America democracy. He just make the democracy of America stronger. You the man they face cut now for all what he do. They face you know much charges they don't charge. Why did they bring this comparison to America? They get their own problem, but America democracy stand for being strong forever. And I tell you, Mr. Komon-Tok, I don't understand people in this democracy in this country. Donald Trump try and say the thing on team up safe pass by the force. They not shake them. If that is very day when they make January 6th. Now, Mike Pence, now he signed back saying Biden. We can you imagine the vice president. Now he endorse. They call for 11,000 votes now. Na Georgia. Then the governor will be there na Georgia, a Republican man. You know do it. So what's in the comparison now with real election? When they say pull results in Opula, yeah, then they pull results. You know, so the man where they so that all don't show say the civil service people most of them they na the SLPP side. That they don't show no long term. You know they come out no more for prove and so we now see. What we've been talking through. So
all right, thank you very much for contribution.
Not that they are left this country suffer. This country in peace.
All right, so fam, we don't close the line now for today. We tell on all plenty thank you. We don't close the line now. All the one that we call, we tell on plenty thank you. The one that we struggle maybe call. We wish you a better luck tomorrow, next time. As always, and the Texas there also, we tell on plenty thank you. You know, you're engaging people and they don't learn from una, you know, we can disagree and agree now, not to by force for say if I agree to person opinion. The only thing more for making civil, law making respectful, like I may believe. I believe so you pass your point without then say give for cause person. But anyway, this we create and deliberately for Sierra Leoneans and for many people and get engagement. And I listen to brilliant contributions and from brilliant minds, you know, that I make sometimes, you know, when I open the phone, I feel, you know, relaxed because myself I taking, I learn from people. Look like this last caller. So I make an example for me. Me, I not be nobody. This man say don't from 2002. He don't threaten 2022 bar or I don't even remember the data. We don't threaten the president because we just see that news day, you know. But again, like I mentioned yesterday, wow, for even copy where bad thing, you know. Look where up in America, quick we don't resonate. But when they compare the good things and more, I mean, just need for change our attitudes. You know, now small, I believe say yes, there is a way we go grow as a nation it could be a challenging. This thing what they do so now, I'll be honest with you now, not for we again, because at least you have done they reach the, we done the, white are not commodity, we done the age, they do enough for picking there and then picking there. At least if we self able set them piece here, a lot of people on the call here, it's not about them anymore. I'm telling you. Some man don't live abroad for them 20, 30 years. You don't get in documents, you don't get in family, you get in pension, you don't get in investment somewhere, they live. If you decide not for talk nothing but saloon, you okay, take God taking life. You don't get nothing for lose. Absolutely. If you choose not for go salon back, they miss nothing. Nothing. But like what I can say, no place like home. With all those facilities, those documents, those whatever status or don't give you, it's still it didn't your heart. It's a longing for that motherland. This not the good feel, not the feel good effect. This will a lot of people in the want. Just know say in country do well. And some man, particularly, I don't understand the side way people are from the diaspora they come up from. The country, then country how they live in. If you see the standards that they set, transparency, the rule of law, everybody they follow the due process. Freedom day. You feel safety day. You're secured. You not get for worry in a street for say Bambai. Then we'll go look you because XYZ, then will give you false arrest. If they arrest you, then get way for proven whether you're guilty or you're not guilty. Yeah, this caller mentioned something. The vice president of the vice president of Trump, Nango Science in Biden win. Can you imagine? Nango certified. You can imagine that the vice president. Democracy actually. It gets in challenges, but I think the comparison okay make sometimes, the old water anyway. We need to do more. We need to do more. We need to invest more on we the economy. We need to invest more in the economy. We make more enough money, then we avoid it. If really we don't want to let them dictate to we nothing, government for institute policies, effective and efficient policies, were really practical in reality, in real time, where they give a dividend as a country, as a nation, as people. We will be self-sufficient. We get enough people in the country and they don't want to take aid. They know they take aid, because them money then they don't donor funds and some of them are loans, some of them we get for pay them back. You understand? So this is not one thing for us. Let we go up the economy and then become more independent, more than but for we self, I think say that they will be one of the bedrock for we actually they talk say we are independent country and nobody know for dictates to we, and as always. Opinion they matter, everybody opinion matter now. We appreciate everybody now. We not condemn nobody. All right, so from below tap now, we'll come back tomorrow. As always, we remind now with their statements there. Until then, bye bye.
To stop pretending that countries that just hold an election where sometimes the winner somehow magically gets 90% of the vote because all the opposition is locked up or can't get on TV is a democracy. Democracy depends on strong institutions, and it's about minority rights and checks and balances and freedom of speech and freedom of expression and a free press and the right to protest and petition the government and an independent judiciary and everybody having to follow the law.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe, on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page, on Facebook, at Talking Pints Platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page. We love you.
But you must listen very carefully to your enemies, because sometimes they tell you the truth that you do not want to hear but need to hear. Sometimes you are surrounded by a coterie of people who pretend to be your friends, but they are not. They are friends of the office that you hold and the things and the doors that you can open for them. That requires discernment. That requires detachment. That requires focus. That requires selflessness. That requires intellectual firepower and spiritual contentment. Easier said than done. You know, power, it is said, corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. But I remember the great Tanzanian President Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere used to say that when you are called upon to serve, remember that you are not necessarily the best, but you've been given the honor and privilege of serving. That is why we call you honorable. That is why sometimes we even call you excellency, not because you are excellent yourself, but we expect you to do excellent things. If you surround yourself with the wrong people who will continue to worship you, very soon you get used to being worshipped, then you become a demigod and you become hostile to truth and you become attracted to flattery. The strength of character is very important, and power does not change people. Power reveals who you truly are or truly are. I've interacted with individuals even across this continent, men and women who mean well and they serve well. I was telling a friend of mine who is a senior politician in Kenya that one of the greatest hallmarks of a servant leader is that when he or she receives a letter from a citizen, he or she acknowledges the letter. And I've dealt with many African heads of state, and to their credit, quite a number of them, they will cause the letter to be acknowledged. In Kenya, which is my country, you write to leaders, they never respond. Never. Because there is arrogance, which is tragic. So what must one do when one gets into public office? Humility must never abandon you. I've had the opportunity myself of serving in public spaces in this country on 3 different occasions, and in my view, have never changed. I've always realized that power is temporal and that you only do your bit and leave. As William Shakespeare once said, all the world is but a stage. We have our comings and goings. If you remember that, you'll remember to always have humility as your shadow. Most African politicians, I'm very reluctant to use the word leaders when I make reference to most African politicians. They occupy positions of leadership, but they are not leaders, most of them. First of all, the intention with which they enter into leadership is the problem. They seek office because they love power and privilege and opportunity that it provides to them. They want to become wealthy, and the easiest and shortest avenue to wealth in Africa today is public office. With the minimum effort, you become a multi-millionaire. They go there in order to be worshipped. And they go there not to do the right thing. And once they have been in office, they do so many wrong things that it becomes dangerous for them to leave office. So their continued occupation of office is also to ensure that they enjoy immunity that comes with office. But when you are a good leader who does the right thing, you do not fear to leave office because nothing has changed. And I've seen leaders of that ilk in this part of the continent. And there are quite a number of sprinkling of leaders who have left office and are doing great things. Joachim Chissano in Mozambique. Ifikepunye Pohamba in Botswana. People like my good friend Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, Ali Hassan Mwinyi in Tanzania, Benjamin William Mkapa, Joachim Chissano, as I've said, of Mozambique. These are people who have left office and nothing is happening to them because they are men and women of integrity. John Mahama of Ghana. There are quite a number of them now across the continent who do not fear being out of office, and they are doing great things once they leave office. But there are others who will never leave office, because the day they leave office,